mid-season interview. So the first thing people want to know is your experience on Mom versus Matchmaker.
Okay. What do they want to know?
Like, what exactly did that entail? What did you do?
Honestly, if you watch it, then you'll know exactly what it entails. But I'll give you the meat and potatoes. So I got to date a girl who was also on a date with another guy that was he was the guy that was provided by the mom. So the mom got to pick. So like it's basically a bachelorette, and so her mom has to pick a suitable boyfriend for her to go out with out of a bunch of guys. And so they picked this guy. I think his name was like Kevin or something like that. And then I was the matchmaker's pick. So Carmelia Ray, who's like professional matchmaker extraordinaire, best in the business, she picked me to be the perfect knight in shining armor for this girl. So we both, me and this other guy, take her on separate dates. And then she decides which one she wants to date again. So on mine, I did a litany of random stunts and acts. But I got my cartilage pierced. I got a tattoo on the back of my leg, and I took her on a bowling date.
That sounds like fun. The bowling date.
A lot of fun, and I also got her. I conned her into kissing me on the first date on TV. I challenged her to a bowling game, and I said that if she won, then she gets to kiss me. And then when I let her win, of course, I went like this, and I said, "Okay, give me a little peck right here." And when she leaned in, I turned my head, and we kissed on the lips.
Nice.
And people that have seen that always ask me if that was that like producers? Did they say for you to do that? I was like, nope, that was all me. That was all me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like a really big question. So they want to know more about the Narnia Bookshelf.
Okay. What would they like to know?
Is there something behind it?
I told you guys already. It's a secret. Maybe on the final rose, or maybe if we do like an after the final rose special, maybe I'll reveal what's behind the bookshelf.
Armpit wants to know if it's a Murphy bed.
It is not a Murphy bed. It is not a Murphy bed.
Okay, we'll take your word for it.
For now.
I promise you, it's not a Murphy bed, but there could be some secrets in this bookshelf.
Interesting. So, since you talk about Florida so much, what would be your top 5 Florida cities?
Okay, so I'm gonna go St. Pete's, Clearwater, Bonita Springs, Estero. So that's 3. I'm gonna put Orlando in there just because Disney. And the 5th one, I know everyone's gonna get up and say, "Oh, how come not Fort Lauderdale, Miami?" I'm a West Side. I'm the Gulf of Mexico side guy. I'd probably go Tarpon Springs. Yeah. And my honorable mention will be Siesta Key.
Okay, I have heard of that.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, people don't know, like Bonita Springs, Estero, it's basically Naples, if you know Naples.
Okay, yeah. I do know.
And then Clearwater and St. Pete's, they're basically like Tampa, close to Tampa.
Okay, so let's see. Another question is it's rank your top ethnicities of women.
Like, you mean my attraction level for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, like your preference.
I'd probably go Latina first. Second, I'd go Asian. 3, I'd go like Middle Eastern. 4, I'd go European, like darker skin tone European. Mixed girls, like black and white. Black girls. And then I would go like Islanders, like Pacific Islanders, and then white girls at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's see. There was a couple of would you rather questions. So, would you rather never go to Florida again or quit working in real estate?
Uh, which one would I rather do?
Yeah. If you had
I
to pick, gun to your head, which one would you pick?
I would say that is such. You know what?
It's a hard one, right?
It kills me to say, but I actually would. I'd rather stay in real estate. I could just go to Bahamas instead of Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly, real estate is my truest passion. There's
Mhm.
nothing. I would have nothing left if not for real estate. I don't know what the hell I would do with myself.
Okay. Great answer.
Thank you.
Let's see here.
Would you rather never go to Florida again or be single forever?
Ooh.
Geez, that's even tougher than the first one. Um, you know what? I would rather now. You know what? I know somebody in the comments already. I'm gonna also dump Florida because I definitely want to find my. I need kids. I can't stay single my whole life. I want kids.
So giving up Florida on that one too.
100%. Yeah, I'd rather have kids and a loving family than go to Florida.
Let me see.
I know they want me to give you juicy answers, but I'm just being honest.
Yeah, they're disappointed you're dumping Florida.
Yeah.
I said that you can't go to Disney with your kids if you dump Florida.
Well, that's actually incorrect because I could actually go to Disneyland.
Without kids?
I could go to Disneyland with kids.
With kids. Speaking of, what is your favorite Disney ride?
My favorite. Okay, well, hold on. Because I can already see people in the comments. My favorite Disney park is different than my favorite Disney ride. I don't think they're this. Hold on. My favorite Disney ride is probably, and I'm not gonna whatever. Like people that know Disney, like the new Disney, will know that there's that brand new Star Wars. What's it called? Something Outpost. Yeah, Rise of the Resistance. You got it. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Armpit. Yeah, it's
Armpit's the
yeah,
true hero.
Disney nerd. Yeah, exactly. It's something trading post. I forget what it's called, but it's like the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. The new in. I was just there a couple months ago. In fact, Black Star Outpost. Armpit. Okay, I don't know who that is, Armpit, but can we be homies? Can we be friends in real life? Like you're my kind of person.
You just got a friend request, Armpit. Are you accepting?
Is
Oh, that's fly on the wall. So she said she was your mom.
yeah, right. Is it a guy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Yo, why are we not friends? Like literally, yes,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what they all say. Anyways, okay, so I would say definitely my favorite ride is Rise of the Resistance. Because if you haven't experienced it, I can't even describe it. It is like something else. And then out of the older rides, I'd probably say the one at Animal Kingdom, the Pandora, like the one where you get to ride on the whatever the heck they're called, the dragons, Flight of the yeah, there you go, Armpit knows, the Flight of the Dragons or whatever, Flight of something on the Banshee. That's right. So, and then my favorite theme park, like my favorite Disney park, honestly, Animal Kingdom.
I've heard good things about that too.
Animal Kingdom it's like a totally immersive park because you have, you know, the classic like Magic Kingdom, you have Epcot, those are like classic, very, very classic. But Animal Kingdom, the reason why I love it is because you have, not only do you have like this theme park, but you have kind of a solid medium between rides, like attractions, and you also have these really cool animals that you get to see. Like I got to pet like monkeys and like a ferret and like random animals. I got to do like the safari. I got like so close to seeing lions. Like I saw them, I got close to them. The giraffes, they walk right past you. It's incredible. Yeah, the Lion King show, the Finding Nemo show. There's just so much variety there that it's not just about the rides, the shows, the fireworks, everything. And the Tree of Life, that show at the end is spectacular.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to go there one day.
You definitely do.
Thinking.
Honestly, you have to go there. It's like I'm not even being like sentimental here, but like when I went there, it might have been one of the like to Animal Kingdom because I was there in October. In fact, I was there on Halloween. I spent Halloween there. When they were doing the Stranger Things theme. It was probably one of the greatest days of my entire life. Top 5 for sure at Animal Kingdom.
Well, I'll meet up in Florida then.
I was just
I
gonna
would,
say that's where the reunion will be.
Yeah,
I
that's
would,
where the Bachelor reunion
I
shows.
would love that. You two, Kay, Sarrison, Dina, and definitely Armpit. We're all going.
You hear that, Armpit? You're invited to our reunion. Okay. Heart.
Oh, Danny also wants an invite.
Danny wants to come.
Danny can come. Everybody's invited.
Everyone's coming. Okay. Let me see. What is the next question? I kind of lost it here.
Why did you take yourself off camera?
So they didn't see you. It's on. It's going on
We can
YouTube.
hear you though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's see. So, I guess we can ask next is, would you ever go on the actual Bachelor or Love is Blind? Like the
Yeah,
actual,
yeah,
yeah,
for
which
sure.
one?
Yeah. Well, it depends. I'd rather do Love is Blind because I feel like I mean, maybe it's just lazy of me to say this, but I feel like with The Bachelor, you have to, first of all, I don't really want to be a contestant. I'd rather be like The Bachelor, like, I'd rather have the focal point on me. And so I know that in order to do that, you have to be a contestant and like a standout, I feel.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's kind of like the farm team for becoming The Bachelor is just being a contestant. And I just feel like, I don't know, I've never been one to really I don't like competing for somebody. I've always been the one that's into like the weird girl, like the like different one, like not the most popular girl and not the cheerleader. I like the kind of odd and the different one, but she gets me. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever tried to go on The Bachelor or no, because of the whole competition part?
No, not because of that, but I funny enough, after I did I've been on a couple of TV shows. After I did smaller end things, I got an invite to be on Big Brother, and I actually declined it because that was when I went to yeah, well, you know why? Okay, I'll tell you the reason why. Because I actually, like, I'm not gonna lie, I think I was at a time in my life where I wasn't the most confident, even though I had just come off of doing a reality dating show and some other things. I had some insecurities, and I actually felt really embarrassed for myself after my show aired on TV. I got some amazing support. The most amount of like nudes that you could ever receive in your DMs is what I got after I was on the show. And let me tell you, it was ranging from both genders. Trust me, it was not fun. And I was feeling really embarrassed for myself. I remember exactly where I was when it aired. I was on the channel from London, England to Paris, France. And I saw my own episode, and I was so embarrassed that when I started getting these emails to do other things, I would just decline everything because I just thought, oh, I don't want to see myself. I just didn't think highly of myself.
Oh.
So that was a one blip in the time radar for me. It wasn't. I'm not like that at all anymore. I'm much more confident, and I've really come into myself as a man now. But I was still kind of in my early 20s, so I hadn't really figured myself out yet.
Well, if Big Brother asked now, would you go on?
Yeah, I would.
Nice.
I would. Honestly, I'm at the point in my life where like I think I have things relatively under control, and I'm building this career, and I know who I am as a person, and I feel like I'm just open to all experiences at this point, which is part of the reason why I agreed to do this, is because I thought, what do I have to lose by doing this? It just feels like, I'm ready to experience life and to bring everything in that's meant to come my way. So I'm embracing it.
Someone says, did you watch Big Brother while it lasted this season?
No. I watched Celebrity Big Brother. I think I watched like one or two of those seasons. I did watch a really random, I watched a random season with the surfer guy, Tyler, I think his name was, with the curly blonde hair. And the girl, I think she was Filipino or half Filipino. I watched that one. So that was, I think, the only one that. Oh, and Fezzi, I watched that one. But I think that's the only season I ever watched of regular Big Brother.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it is.
I've watched The Challenge. That's the other one that I watched. The Challenge on MTV.
All right. So since we're like halfway through the season, what have you been learning from this experience?
I feel like it's so open-ended. What have I learned about, like, just what have I learned in general, like about myself, or?
And
Yeah.
whatever you think is the answer.
Okay. Well, I've learned a couple things. I've learned that it's super hard to just base a relationship just off of video chat. I'm such a, you know, as one of my love languages is physical touch. I need to feel somebody's energy. I need to be able to look at them in the face, and, you know, just, I really didn't even see how important that was to me, but now I really I have a deeper appreciation for the pre-coronavirus age where you could just go and meet up with someone for coffee just on a whim.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I'm learning that I should not take that for granted anymore.
Okay. Let me see.
What was that comment? I only read the first, like, 3 or 4
It
words.
said, so this taught you that you want to touch people more. Lovely.
100%. You couldn't be more right. Yeah, I like to touch people. That's absolutely.
I'll have to quote you on that.
That's
What's
the
that?
name of this video.
The theme of this video, he likes to touch people.
Non-clickbait.
Yeah, seriously. Yep. They're gonna love that one.
For sure. So the next thing we'll do is, since you have 4 remaining girls, I will name each one and you will describe them in 1 word.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's start off with Amber Lynn.
Surprising.
Surprising?
Yep.
Okay. And then Anais?
Adventurous.
Okay. And Kimon?
Kimon, I would say deep.
Okay. And how about Kaisla?
Spicy.
That's funny.
Or as we would say, muy picante.
Well, I know what that means. I remember that.
Very spicy.
Okay, so just to kind of wrap things up, obviously this isn't like The Bachelor where you get engaged or any of that stuff at the end, and I'm not going to ask you who your top or anything like that is, because that's for us to find out, but
okay.
Do you feel like this is working for you in the sense that you could like actually form a connection through this? Oh, okay. Or that, you know.
Answer both.
I mean, I feel some sort of way that I even know what that means. I actually just discovered what that meant. So, yay for me. But yeah, basically, well, I didn't say all of them were from men. I would say probably 40-60 split, 40% men, 60% women. You'd be surprised. I had no idea. Yeah, it's a fair ratio. I agree.
So in the comments, someone was saying all those DMs are from men. That's what the context is.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because you know later they can't read the comments. I wish they could. That would be nice.
Oh, see, do you know how much more entertaining this would be if everyone could read our friend Armpit's comments?
I know, while this is going on.
Yeah. So, you know, why don't we can Armpit come on here? I want to like, you know, chat with her. That's fun. Anyways, the point is, I don't remember seeing you, Armpit. Honestly,
Armpit was one of the audience members that
Armpit, you can come on, but you can't be.
Okay, so you say what my top?
No, are you a top?
Honestly, I just know it's like a gay term or something, right?
It can be used for anyone.
Like, yeah, the gay term's more giver or receiver.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like
what are we talking about here? Give me some context.
Like sex. Like, are you a top, a switch, or a bottom?
I actually have no idea what those means. I just know top is like the guy that usually gives it, right? To the I thought it was just a gay term, no? And
a switch means that like you like to give and receive, and a bottom means you just like to receive.
Well, I'm only into women, so I don't know how to answer that.
Do you like to be on top or on bottom during sex?
Or both, that's switch.
Both.
Both. Okay.
There you have it.
There you go, audience.
It's called variety, my friends. It's called variety.
It's
Nobody
called
likes.
being a switch.
Yeah, you got to spice it up.
Yeah, you can't just stay like a dead starfish just laying there. You know, you gotta change it up.
I agree. All right, let's see. Armpit, do you want to come on? Oh, well, Armpit's being shy. I'll save it for the finale. Ooh.
If you go back to the audience video, you can see which one Armpit is.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Well, she whatever. Does she top left maybe? Yeah. If I don't know, is she on Instagram? Like she can always just like add me on Instagram, whatever. I can see who she is.
Oh, were you asking her to slide in your DMs?
As long as you don't send me a dick pic, then we can be homies.
Then
She can send you an Armpit. That's her name.
Well, then this won't work. Okay, sorry. Send your dick pics elsewhere. Send them to Sarrison. I'm sure she'd love that.
No, I'm married. Send them to Kay.
Okay, send them to Kay.
I'm a child. I
19,
don't get those.
How old are you, Kay?
19.
Oh my God, you're a baby. Okay, yeah, definitely. It's she has virgin eyes. Don't send it to Kay.
Thank you for protecting me. I need it.
Yes, we must protect Kay at all costs.
Okay.
All right, Josh. Well, thanks for coming on for our mid-season interview.
Oh, no more questions. Okay.
All the burning questions. Now we know more about you.
Should we ask the audience if they have any more questions, or are we good?
Y'all have any last-minute questions? Get them in now.
Where did Flowrida go?
I don't know. We had like 3 Floridas. Florida. We had a Florida man, I think.
Yeah, we did. I guess. Yeah. Did they make?
They might have made new names.
Is that every chat they can change their name to something?
Yeah, I could change my name.
Okay, whatever. I'm okay with whatever. I don't discriminate. I'm open to anyone.
Number 7 on his list.
7 on your list. But like, okay, but like, how? What are we talking? Are we talking like blonde hair, blue eyes, or are we talking like
Real white.
brunette? Okay, brunette's good. Brunette, what color your eyes? Tell me if they're brown. Okay, then you're good. Then
Huge.
Well, I'm not a tit person. I'm not into. I don't care about boobs. It's like whatever.
I have blue eyes.
Ooh, and brunette hair.
But I actually like brown eyes. My favorite is brown eyes and dark hair. Because it always has been that way.
Dan and Haley want to know if you're an ass man.
Yeah, 100%.
There you go.
100%. Because you know why? I think I've probably always been like that, but I feel like it changed recently because do you know how many girls are getting implants now? Like, you know, boob implants? I feel like I like a natural booty, you know?
So no implants.
Got it. We'll make sure. We'll mark that down.
Implants are fine. I'm not against them, but I'm just saying I feel like, you know, a girl that has like a nice booty and she doesn't have, you know, boobs going on, she can always get implants and she, you know what I mean? But it's different when you get booty implants. It's like, it never really looks right.
So what if you meet one of these girls and they have a butt implant?
No problem.
Game over?
No, not at all. Not at all. Like I said, this is just preferential here. It's not a deal breaker. I would say like there's only one physical deal breaker for me.
Bad teeth.
Yeah, actually there's 2 then. Actually, you know what? There's probably a laundry list, but like my main ones are like bad hair, bad teeth, and if you're a bad kisser. Honestly, those are the 3. I think bad hygiene in general just turns me off. Like I'm like a germaphobe and I'm so hygienic that like it freaks me out when what's bad hair. I mean, I guess like if it's like thin hair or if you have like a pushback hairline or like, you know, like things that are like really aggressively stand out to you, you know? Or if it's like patchy, like I saw this girl the other day that she looked good on her profile and then I saw her out in the sunlight and I guess it just revealed that she had like this big bald spot on the top. And she's my age and I'm thinking to myself, get some Rogaine or something on that. I don't know what it is for girls, but for guys, there's stuff that fixes that or helps with it at least.
Yeah, sometimes I do have hair loss because of underlying issues.
Oh,
Armpit says, what if
okay.
she has
Well,
cancer?
obviously that's a totally different story. It's a totally different story. I have a bald spot. Well, your name is Dan. I assume, is that a guy?
Dan and Haley.
They're a couple. I don't know which one has the bald spot.
Oh, okay.
Not
Haley. Okay, okay. Well, Dan, we'll give you a pass because we have, it's called male pattern baldness, right? And I'm sure majority of men in their lives will deal with that. It's we have to. Do you know how many guys I know that have that going on back there? I'm very lucky that I have a good head of hair, so I'm very lucky in that capacity. So
Dan and Haley can come to Florida.
I date 35-year-old men. Obviously, I know. Well, congrats to you, Armpit. I'm really thankful for that. Yeah. Well, what's really crazy is that my grandfather, he lived until he was like 98 or something like that. He still had hair growing. Like, wow. Yeah. So I believe, I hope that I kind of have his genes more strongly. So I think that will probably be me. I probably have like the receding, like in the corners, the hairline in the corners. But that's about it. I think I'll always have a good full head of hair until I'm in my 90s. So
your kids will be blessed with hair, hopefully.
Indeed they will. And I have blue eyes, so I mean, how can you go wrong?
Okay. Well, any other questions, guys, before we wrap this thing up? They want you to know that blue eyes are recessive, not dominant.
That's what they say, right? That's what they say. But it's, how's that possible? Because I have a blue-eyed and a brown-eyed parent, and I didn't get brown eyes.
It's hard to explain. If I could draw it for you, I would, but I'd have to draw it for you. It's like this square thing, but yeah, it's.
So out of
routine.
Out of 4 grandparents and 2 parents, only 1 has blue eyes. So take that in. So out of 6 potential people, contributors to my DNA, only 1 of them have blue eyes. The rest have brown or hazel eyes, and I have blue.
Interesting. Oh, it's called Punnett
my brother.
I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Yeah,
and my brother, just so that people know, my brother doesn't have brown eyes either.
Y'all are both blue eyes. Is it just you and your brother?
No, he has green eyes.
Oh, green.
We got blue and green from a predominantly brown-eyed family.
That's really interesting.
They want your beauty routine.
I don't know. Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say that I have a beauty routine, but I would say, so after I get out of the shower, I put on some skin cream. Well, it depends on where I'm going, but if I'm gonna go get all dolled up, then I'll blow dry my hair and then just get a tiny little bit of gel and just run it through the top of my hair just to make it a little bit like more curved to the side. I cut my own hair because I actually used to cut hair for all the guys in my neighborhood. So I'll line my hair up or fade it, trim my beard, just make it more, make it so it stands out more, like my mustache and my beard, and yeah, symmetrical. And I lay out a nicely clean pressed suit usually. I brush my teeth like a madman as well, so I always like to have like good smells from me. So whether it's deodorant, aftershave, cologne, brush my teeth, I like to smell good. So
okay, all right. So we should probably wrap it up. We probably only have like 2 minutes left before it kicks us out. But
well, this was a lot of fun. This is like the most fun of all the questions that I've been asked.
It was, yeah. Maybe we'll do another one when we're down to the final 2, because this is nice.
It felt like a hangout sesh. That's why.
It is, and it's nice that you can actually interact with the audience.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you guys need to not turn the comments off when we're doing these things, because it's so much more fun with the comments.
I know, it is. I love that commentary. I wish it would stay with the video when we post it, but it doesn't. But anyway, Thanks for coming on tonight. Try to find a cool costume for tomorrow's dates.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know how much I have to pick from, but we should get a hashtag going. Hashtag armpit for Bachelorette. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. I'm in agreement with that.
All right, guys. Thanks
All
for
right,
having me on.
good night, guys.
Peace, guys.
Bye.